What is up, Nuggets fans? Back here again to do another video. In this video, I'm just going to quickly talk about the Nuggets season opener and their loss to the Philadelphia 76ers in their season opener, 84-75 on the road. The 76ers spoiled Andre Iguodala's homecoming. Tough loss, not the way you want to start the season off 0-1, but there is some positives to take out of this game. We didn't really play well, and we still had a shot to win the game there in that fourth quarter. We cut the lead to 1. Fournier came in, had a couple nice minutes, and there's definitely some positives to take out of this game. If you look at some of the good things we did here against the 76ers, you hold them to 84 points. You like seeing that. The Sixers only shot 35% from the field and 28% from the three-point line. I thought defensively played pretty well. Most of the time when you hold teams to 84 points, you're going to beat them. So defensively, we were pretty solid. I don't think defense was the reason we lost this game. We forced 16 turnovers on the 76ers part, had 16 points off of those 16 turnovers, and just played well on the defensive end. Rotations were pretty good. Forced Philly to take a lot of jump shots, kept them out of the paint, and forced them to take a lot of contested threes. So I like what I saw defensively. I think Iguodala has already made an impact on that end, and you got to build on that positive going into the next game if you're the Nuggets. We outscored Philadelphia 23-19 in the fourth quarter. You like seeing that. As I mentioned, there was a point in that fourth quarter where we had the lead down to 1. Fournier hit a couple shots. Lawson was big, and we had a shot to win the game. Executed well in the fourth quarter. We had 16 offensive rebounds. You like the effort on the glass. I thought Kufis was pretty good rebounding the ball here in this game. Freed was pretty good as well, and even like what I saw to Iguodala on the glass. And we outscored Philadelphia 48-26 in the paint. The Nuggets did a pretty good job of attacking the basket. We weren't really getting calls, though, in this game. We were missing a lot of easy shots at the rim. We left a lot of points on the floor, I feel, in this game, but we still dominated the painted area. And like I said, on the defensive end, our interior defense was pretty good. We forced the Sixers to shoot jump shots and shoot threes and kept them out of the paint for the most part. I thought Ty Lawson played pretty well in this game. He finished with 16 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. He only shot 7-17 from the field, 1-2 from the three-point line, and 1-2 from the free throw line. I thought Ty was pretty inconsistent in this game. He did end up finishing with a pretty good stat line, as I just read to you guys, but he was pretty inconsistent in this game, kind of disappeared there in the first half, and just was not really pulling the trigger whatsoever. But in that fourth quarter, kind of woke up, did a pretty good job of being aggressive and assertive on the offensive end, making some shots, was one of the few guys on our team that hit a 3 in this game, and made some plays as well. You like the 7 assists, you like the 5 rebounds. I thought it was a fairly well-rounded game for Ty Lawson. Just wish he would have been more consistent in this game and would have played the way he did in the fourth quarter for the entire game. Kosta Kufis had 6 points, 9 rebounds, a block, and a steal. I thought Kufis played pretty well. He finished 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Liked his effort on the glass. Kind of got lost defensively, though. Left Spencer Hawes wide open. Him and JaVale both, I thought, were pretty poor on the defensive end in terms of their defense on Spencer Hawes. He was just productive here in this game. Had an alley-oop from Andre Miller. Had a nice little hook shot that he finished with in the post, and he had a solid game. And lastly, Evan Fournier played pretty well here in this game. He finished with 5 points. He was 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the three-point line. Got some minutes late there for us in the fourth quarter, knocked down a big 3 in transition for us to cut the lead to 5, and just kind of gave us some energy, some confidence off the bench. Really like what I saw out of him, and I thought his defense was pretty good as well. I liked his aggression on the defensive end. Hopefully, with this performance, he'll get some more minutes tonight against the Magic. Now looking at the bad things we did here in this game, we only scored 75 points. That's not acceptable, especially for the amount of offensive talent we have on our team. We only shot 37% from the field, 22% from the three-point line. We were 4 of 18 from the three-point line, and 45% from the free throw line. We're 5 of 11 from the free throw line. You just hate seeing that. You're leaving points on the floor, and we just couldn't knock down a 3 to save our life. We had plenty of good looks from the perimeter, just couldn't hit a shot, and only had 11 free throw attempts, and you only make 5 of them. That just worsens it. I mean, we couldn't get a call. We were aggressive at times in this game, but we just weren't getting a call by the officials. And then you only shoot 45% from the free throw line. Again, not acceptable, leaving points on the floor. We had 22 turnovers. We gave up 24 points off of those turnovers to Philadelphia. Can't do that against a good defensive team like the 76ers and expect to win, especially on the road in your season opener. Just we're real sloppy on the offensive end. That the passing wasn't very good, but that's something I expect to come with time. It is only the first game, and as the chemistry builds with this team, and once Iguodala kind of gets in his comfort zone within this offense, I think those turnovers will go down. But still, just kind of sloppy execution, especially on the offensive end and in terms of our passing. Our second half rebounding wasn't really great. I liked the effort and energy level in the first half on the glass, but in the second half, we just couldn't get a rebound to save our life. We gave up 14 offensive rebounds to the Sixers in this game, giving them way too many second chance opportunities. A lot of those came in the second half. We gave up 21 fast break points. You don't like seeing that. I thought our transition defense was kind of lazy in this game, so there's a couple things that the Nuggets need to shore up. Just be more consistent on the offensive end, clean up the turnovers, shoot much better from the free throw line, hopefully get more free throw attempts tonight against Orlando, and shoot a lot better from the three-point line. We had plenty of opportunities from the three-point line, wide open shots that we just didn't make. I thought Iguodala didn't play real well here in his Nuggets debut. He finished with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 4 turnovers. He was 5 of 13 from the field, 0 of 4 from the three-point line, and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He had some pretty good plays here in this game. He had a nice steal in the first quarter that led to a big dunk in transition for him. You like seeing that. I thought defensively he played real well all game. A couple nice rebounds here in this game, but just missed some open shots, and I wasn't as aggressive as I was hoping he would be on the offensive end. I was hoping to see him attack the basket a little more and try to get to the free throw line more. He only had 3 free throw attempts in this game, and then he just missed wide open three-point shots. He was 0 of 4 from the three-point line. 3 of those 4 three-pointers that he took in this game were wide open looks. He's got to knock those down. Just not a good debut for Iggy. Probably was pretty nervous returning to Philadelphia and making his Nuggets debut. And as I mentioned, as you know, the season goes on and as this team gets more familiar with one another and the chemistry builds now with Iguodala into the fold and into the picture, I think Iguodala will play well. Just didn't really have a good debut here. Chandler really didn't have a good game as well. He finished with only 5 points and 3 rebounds off the bench. He was 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 1 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Really didn't like Wilson's shot selection at all. Again, kind of getting jumper happy. That was a problem he had last season for the brief 9 games that he played with us, and even the season prior to that, his first, I guess, half season with us when we traded for him in that Carmelo Knicks deal. He kind of got jumper happy. So I'd like to see Wilson Chandler attack the basket a little more. You don't like to, only seeing him get 3 rebounds as well. Would like to see a little bit better effort on the glass from Wilson in tonight's game, and especially with Gallo out in this game, you got to expect more out of Wilson Chandler than just 5 points on 2 of 8 shooting. Just needs to be more aggressive on the offensive end and be better on the glass as well. Was a little disappointed with him only getting 3 rebounds, but tough loss for us. It is only one game, so no reason to react. A lot of sloppy play in this game, primarily on the offensive end by the Nuggets, but we got Orlando tonight, reuniting with Al Harrington and Aaron Aflalo. Should be a fun game, definitely a winnable game for us. Hopefully we can get our first win of this 2012-2013 season tonight against the Magic, and Gallo's back, and I believe Mozgov may play as well, so hopefully we'll have everyone ready to go, and just kind of take this loss with a grain of salt, learn from it, and try to get better and improve as a team, and take that first step in getting our first win of the year tonight against the Magic, and having Gallo back obviously will help out a lot on the offensive end in terms of our perimeter shooting. So that's our recap, guys. Leave me a comment below with what you thought of this game and how the Nuggets played, and how you expect the Nuggets play tonight against the Magic. So appreciate you guys watching, and as always, go Nuggets.